African exotic wildlife encounter. Africa, a land of untamed wilderness, vast savannas, dense jungles, and rugged landscapes. It's a continent teeming with life, where wildlife roams freely in their natural habitats, unspoiled by human intervention. For travelers seeking adventure, an African wildlife safari offers the chance to witness some of the most exotic and majestic animals in the world. Whether you are fascinated by the Big Five, lions, elephants, leopards, rhinos, and buffaloes, or interested in exploring unique species like cheetahs, giraffes, zebras, and more, Africa promises an unforgettable wildlife encounter. In this guide, we're going to take you on a journey through some of the continent's most breathtaking and exciting wildlife experiences. From the famous national parks of Kenya to the secretive wildlife reserves of Tanzania, the deserts of Namibia, and the jungles of Uganda, there's no shortage of incredible opportunities to experience African wildlife. And remember, if you enjoy learning about these wild encounters, make sure to like and subscribe for more exciting travel content and wildlife adventures. The Masai Mara, Kenya, a front row seat to the Great Migration. Let's begin with one of the most famous wildlife encounters in Africa, the Masai Mara in Kenya. This iconic park is renowned for its exceptional wildlife viewing opportunities, and one of the most spectacular events you can witness here is the Great Migration. Every year, millions of wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles make their way from Tanzania's Serengeti to Kenya's Masai Mara in search of fresh grazing pastures. This migration is one of the world's most incredible natural phenomena, and it provides a dramatic and thrilling experience for visitors. Picture this: hundreds of thousands of wildebeest crossing the Mara River, their hooves pounding the ground as they face crocodiles lurking in the water, ready to strike. Beyond the migration, the Masai Mara is a year-round haven for wildlife lovers. It's home to the Big Five and offers numerous opportunities for game drives. In addition to lions and elephants, you can spot cheetahs hunting in the open grasslands, leopards lounging in acacia trees, and a rich array of bird life. A safari here promises an up-close encounter with Africa's most awe-inspiring creatures. Serengeti National Park, Tanzania, a land of lions and leopards. Just across the border from Kenya, Tanzania's Serengeti National Park is another world-renowned destination for an exotic wildlife encounter. The Serengeti is famous for its vast, endless plains and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The park is home to an incredibly diverse range of species, and its ecosystem plays a crucial role in the survival of many iconic African animals. The Serengeti is a premier destination for anyone hoping to see lions in the wild. The region boasts one of the highest concentrations of lions in Africa, and during your safari, you may witness these majestic predators stalking through the grasslands, hunting wildebeests, zebras, and impalas. The park is also famous for its large populations of cheetahs, often seen racing across the plains at top speed during hunts. Leopards, another member of the Big Five, are also abundant here. Though they are more elusive and harder to spot, Serengeti's acacia trees provide excellent vantage points where leopards can be found resting or hunting. For birdwatchers, the Serengeti is a haven, home to over 500 species of birds, including the vibrant lilac-breasted roller and the majestic secretary bird 3. Okavango Delta, Botswana, a water safari like no other. The Okavango Delta in Botswana offers an entirely different kind of African wildlife experience. This vast inland delta is a paradise for wildlife enthusiasts and one of the world's most unique ecosystems. The delta floods annually, creating a water world teeming with life, where waterways, lagoons, and islands become a sanctuary for animals of all shapes and sizes. A mokoro, traditional canoe, ride through the Okavango Delta is a must for anyone wanting to immerse themselves in the heart of Africa's wilderness. As you glide silently along the calm waters, you'll encounter a rich diversity of wildlife. Elephants are often seen playing in the water, while hippos snort from the shallows. Crocodiles sunbathe on the riverbanks, and herds of antelope gather around the waterholes. Birdwatchers will find the delta a treasure trove, with species like the African fish eagle, wattled crane, and the rare African jacana. The Okavango Delta is home to a variety of predators too. Lions, leopards, and wild dogs prowl the bush, while cheetahs race across the plains in pursuit of their prey. Whether you are on a boat ride, walking safari, or game drive, the Okavango promises a truly unique wildlife encounter. Kruger National Park, South Africa. A safari classic. Kruger National Park is one of Africa's largest and most well-known game reserves. Located in South Africa, Kruger is the place where many travelers get their first taste of an African safari. With its diverse habitats, from bushveld to savanna, Kruger is home to an incredible array of animals. The park offers an exceptional chance to spot the Big Five, and it's known for its high density of lions. Kruger also boasts large populations of elephants, rhinos, and buffaloes, and it's one of the best places to see African wild dogs, which are notoriously difficult to find in other parts of Africa. A safari in Kruger is also an opportunity to witness animal behavior up close. You may observe a pride of lions resting in the shade, or see a leopard stalking its prey in the dense brush. The park is filled with various bird species, making it a bird-watching paradise as well. One of Kruger's unique experiences is the ability to go on self-drive safaris. This gives you the chance to explore the park at your own pace while still being on the lookout for wildlife in every direction. For an even more immersive experience, you can take guided game drives or walking safaris led by expert rangers. 5. Gorilla trekking in Uganda and Rwanda. A close encounter with mountain gorillas. For a truly extraordinary wildlife experience, consider going gorilla trekking in Uganda or Rwanda. Mountain gorillas, one of the world's most endangered species, can only be found in the forests of the Virunga Mountains in East Africa. Uganda's Bwindi Impenetrable Forest and Rwanda's Volcanoes National Park are the primary locations where you can embark on this once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Gorilla trekking is an intimate, thrilling, and humbling experience. As you hike through dense forest, you'll get the chance to observe a family of gorillas in their natural habitat. Watching these gentle giants interact, play, and care for one another is an incredibly moving encounter. The gorillas are often as curious about you as you are about them, and there are many moments of eye contact that create a deep sense of connection between humans and animals. While gorilla trekking requires a moderate level of fitness due to the steep terrain, the reward is worth every step. Spending time with these majestic creatures, observing their behavior up close, is a truly unforgettable wildlife encounter. 6. Namib Desert, Namibia, the wild beauty of the desert. For a completely different experience, consider heading to Namibia's Namib Desert. Though it may seem like a barren land, the desert is alive with a surprising amount of wildlife. The towering sand dunes, some of the highest in the world, are home to adapted species that have learned to survive in this harsh environment. The desert-adapted elephants of Namibia are famous for their ability to thrive in the arid conditions. These elephants have evolved to be smaller and more resilient, able to travel long distances in search of water. Other desert animals include springbok, gemsbok, and the endangered black rhino. One of the most fascinating experiences in Namibia is a safari to Sossusvlei, where you can see the stark contrast between the fiery orange sand dunes and the skeletal remains of dead trees that have stood for centuries in the dry riverbeds. The desert's wildlife is often elusive, but with patience and a good guide, you may spot the rare desert lion or the agile cheetah, whose sandy coats blend perfectly with the dunes. 7. Chobe National Park, Botswana, the elephant paradise. Chobe National Park is one of Africa's best places for viewing elephants. Located in northern Botswana, the park is home to one of the largest concentrations of elephants on the continent. During the dry season, herds of elephants can be seen congregating around the Chobe River to drink, bathe, and socialize. A boat safari on the Chobe River provides a unique perspective of wildlife. As you cruise along the river, you'll have the chance to see elephants, buffalo, hippos, and crocodiles along the banks. The river is also teeming with bird life, including the vibrant African fish eagle and the colorful lilac-breasted roller. Chobe also offers land-based safaris where you can encounter lions, leopards, and wild dogs in addition to the elephants. For those seeking an unforgettable wildlife encounter, Chobe National Park should be on your list. Conclusion: the unmatched thrill of African wildlife. The wild beauty of Africa's wildlife is unlike anything else on Earth. Whether you're tracking lions in the Serengeti, encountering mountain gorillas in Uganda, or drifting silently through the Okavango Delta in Amokoro, an African safari promises a